Hello everyone and welcome to another release video by Altrady. In this video I will discuss release 4.4, and in this release we've made some major updates to the visual aspect of Altrady. So we changed the colors, improved spacing and contrast, and improved the light theme. As you can see, there's a little bit more space at the top with the market tabs and the header. And also inside the widgets there's a little bit more space, and in the trade form the buttons are a bit larger and there's a little bit more space in between. Overall, this should give you a little bit of a calmer display and it should not be as crowded as it was before. So we also changed the light theme, so we can switch that here, and you can see that the light theme is now a little bit more consistent and the contrast on the buttons are better. Another major update that we did was to the Markets Widget. So if we go over to the Markets Widget, you can now see the top has changed and we've added the buttons for all spot and futures. What this means is that now all the exchanges are listed there once, and we use the exchange name so that they're easily distinctible. And if you wanted to see Bybit futures, for example, you can click on Bybit and then futures. And you see that the list on the side is also updated when I select the futures button, so that you only see the exchanges that have futures available. The futures market are also marked by an F. So if you have the all selected, you can see that there is Bitcoin USDT and also XBT USDT, and the ones with an F are for futures. The other thing that we added is the currency filter. So previously you had to use /USDT to find all the USDT markets, but to make it easier, you can now select the currency from here. We also added a button for open orders. So you can click on this button to filter by open orders, and a button to see where you have currency in. And you can see that if you select them all, the markets list will be smaller and filter towards your request. The other change that we did is that now if you wanted to select more and you want to select watch list and an exchange, you have to use the control key. So this allows you to select multiple items from the markets list. We also changed the market settings to make it a little bit more easier to navigate, and you can also change the watch list option to set above the exchanges. So what this does is that it puts the watch list on top of the exchange list. So with the header update, we also added another button for history. So you can see your open tabs and you can see your history. They are marked by date, so you can easily see when you last visited that market. We also added the market cap information, which if you click on it will show you a quick overview of the market cap. And if you want to see more, you have quick access to the Market Explorer that is already inside Altrady. And if you think that the header takes up too much space, then you could change that by making the collapsed view. And as you can see now, it's a little bit less space and it shows you a little bit less information, but it also gives you back a little bit of that extra height. So if you're on a smaller screen, this might be your option. Now I'm sure you're all familiar with the Stop Loss Cooldown function, but we've made a change in this release to give you a little bit more control over how and when it would execute. So what the Stop Loss Cooldown will do is that once your trigger price is reached, it will wait for a specific time before it actually places the stop market order on the exchange and closes your position. So previously you'd had to specify a specific time frame, so that after your stop price would be reached, a 5-minute wait period would be created. And if the price moved back above your stop price within those 5 minutes, your stop loss will not be executed. And of course you could change the time frame to hour, days, and then change the number, of course. But in this release we added the candle close option. So what this means is that it will use a time frame, so you can set it to 1-minute candle, 5-minute candle, 12-hour candle, or 1-day candle, and it will perform your stop loss once the market closes on that time frame. So if the price is still below your stop price after the candle closes on your selected time frame, the stop loss will be executed. And we also added an emergency stop loss. What this will do is that if this is reached and your stop loss cooldown is activated, it will be cancelled and your position will be closed automatically. So this is a great way that if the market continues to drop in the incorrect direction, that you don't have to wait for your candle to close or for your time frame to pass for the cooldown to activate again. So hopefully this will prevent further losses when the market does go bad on you. Okay, so that's it for this release. Now we're always a little bit cautious with UI updates, and this one had a major UI update. So we hope that you like the new changes, that it gives you a little bit more rest when you're trading. And as always, please let us know what you think and we will be happy to process your feedback. And for now, happy trading.